2 ways to actually kill the monster from Smile. Spoilers incoming. Method 1. We know that this demon is transferred through the passing of trauma, seeing somebody either take another life or take their own. As 99% of us can agree, seeing that kind of stuff is pretty traumatic, yeah. But what about that 1%? What about that Yakuza hitman? What about that serial killer on death row weighing his last meal? He'd probably think this stuff's great. That's method 1, is you kill somebody directly in front of somebody who's kind of like, yeah, it was all right, I've kind of seen worse, to be honest. Method 2 is unfortunately far darker and a lot less morally sound. We know that the demon's first choice is that you take your own life, and kind of a second choice consolation is that you take somebody else's life in front of a third person. I can't believe I'm saying this on the internet. The only way to stop the smile demon is to murder somebody in front of a person who maybe doesn't have any limbs, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they're like paralyzed completely. They can't do anything about that. I imagine the demon just teleports into this new body and he's like, all right, let's go. Ah, shit. To do this, you have to not only be okay with killing somebody, but then you also need to find a morally bad person for you to off. And then you also need to find a completely physically disabled, also morally bad person for the demon to just kind of hang out in until the end of time. And you've only got 7 days to do that Googling, so maybe the Yakuza hitman or the serial killer is actually a better shout. Try Craigslist. As far as how you beat the end of Smile 2, you don't, I'm sorry. The end of Smile 2 is just apocalypse now. Number 3 either has to be an end of the world movie, or it has to be a prequel. There's no way out of it. But what do you think? Is there any holes in my logic? I'd love to know. Alternatively, is there an option 3 that is far nicer than these? Let me know below and follow if you love film.